So it's another 3-point mission, but now we're gonna fight on planet Z. Unfortunately, it's 3 people, so I'm not even gonna try and use too much. So yeah, let's do this. Oh boy. So let's see what's going to happen first. The battle between the Helic Republic and the Gylos Empire on planet Z was reaching a critical stage, with Emperor Zeppelin II of the Gylos Empire falling into a critical condition. Imperial Field Marshal prozen, who had taken real political power, launched an operation to invade the capital of the Helic Republic. At the same time, the arrival of the Connect Force in the Helic Republic was thought to disrupt Imperial operations, but prozen was not so lenient. The Imperial Army responded by further increasing its military strength in preparation for the capture of Mount Ossa Fortress, which protected the capital of the Helic Republic. That ain't good. Let's see real quick. What else is left? Uh, the rivals to be, yeah, okay. Among them was the Major Schwartz, or Schwartz of the Imperial Army's First Armored Division, which included the pilot Suzaku Kurugi from another world. They also can reach the capital, New Helic City, from the sea. There was a force approaching. It is a landing force under the command of Frozen, transported from a mobile base designed as a giant iceberg. Whoa, that's kind of scary. Uh, let's call it. Yeah, the iceberg carrying the landing force slowly approached the coast near the capital, dropping jamming snow all around it. Uh-oh. Let's see. Mount Osa Fort operation. Okay, we're at the president's house, probably. Yep, we are. What's the status of the evacuation of the citizens? Huh. All civilians who were unable to evacuate in time have been evacuated underground. At least she cares about her people. Please patrol the city once again to see if anyone was unable to escape. Already done. Yeah, already done so. Under Colonel Herman's orders. Rob. No. Colonel Herman seems to be doing well. Dr. D! The Imperial Army is finally approaching. Dr. D, I'm sorry to have called you at such a difficult time. No, that's okay. Let's see. Even so, Van and Zeke really surprised me. The power of a Zoid combined with an organoid is unknown. I've got more to look forward to in my old age. Say that now. I'm glad to hear that. It was worth introducing them to you. Yeah, no exaggeration. Wait, what? They might be their last hope. Let's see. Let's see. No exaggeration. They may, they are ones that may be able to give us hope. The problem is how to overcome this difficult situation. Hmm. It's gonna be an interesting one, that's for sure. I've done my best. Now we just do what we can. Yeah, we're about to fight the Lancelot. The battle has begun. I still want to continue peace negotiations until the very end. That ain't happening. It may be useless against Prozen, but we should show our will. Yeah. You never know how a battle will turn out until the very end. Let's see. President, we've established communication with the Imperial Army. Okay. Have we been connected to Field Marshal Prozen? Hmm? Yes. Prozen! Ah, so this is President Luis. I was just about to contact you. Prozen! Marshal Prozen, please set up a negotiation. I will listen to your demands. Demands? There is no such thing. Uh-oh. However, if you do not want to draw civilians into the conflict, then you should accept unconditional surrender. What? Unconditional surrender? Well, it makes sense. He's got the Death Sword in his side. He's got Raven. Disarm the military, confiscate all citizens' assets, revoke their citizenship. Dang. Revoke their citizenship rights, and that's not a negotiation. Yeah, it's total surrender right there. You have only 2 options: surrender or be annihilated. No, oh, no way. Let's see. I'll give you some time to think about it. Uh-oh. You have 4 hours left, noon, Republic Standard Time, to reach a decision. Dang. What the? Right? Prozen's ruthless. Yo! I hear you're in trouble, President Luis. What the heck is Zero doing here? What? I just had a meeting with Prozen. It seems that the only way to stop the war is to surrender unconditionally. No! We have Zero! Even if we surrender, I have no confidence that he will treat the people of the Republic well. We have Zero randomly here. I guess so. That may be true, but we must avoid putting the lives of civilians at risk at all costs. Hmm. Please rest assured, with the arrival of Connect Force, this battle is no longer unlosable. Huh, you have great confidence. Yo! Zero! When you're in a pinch, you know who your true friends are. In this desperate situation, what's called Connect doesn't run away. We're desperately reaching out their hand. Or they're desperately reaching out their hand. The peaceful diplomacy that the president has pursued has not been in vain. We are grateful that Connect Force rushed to our rescue. However, the difference in military strength between us and the Imperial Army is clear. Nah, you got Van and Zeke! I thought the Connect's intervention would stop the Empire's invasion, but I was naive. On the other hand, that means Prozen doesn't have the luxury of doing so either. Either way, we need to achieve a major victory at some point in order to have an advantageous position in negotiations with the Empire. What the heck just happened? The strategy meeting will begin shortly. I would like you two to participate. Huh, I understand. What the heck? Well then, feel free to count me in. What? Yo. Currently, Connect forces successfully seek control of ISTO's warp out area. I don't think there will be any more ISTO reinforcements, but just to be safe, Macross Quarter is on guard in the space surrounding Planet Z. It was fortunate for our country that the Connect Force personnel arrived at this time. What the heck is happening? This is a matter that concerns the sovereignty of the entire Planet Z. We must not allow this planet to become a puppet state of ISTO. The Gylos Empire is in negotiations with ISTO. However, the Helic Republic's national power is not enough to stop the Empire's moves. Is Prozen planning to surrender Planet Z to the ISTO? That's a good question. ISTO will continue to invade the surrounding space, using this planet as a foothold to further expand its influence. AG Elise is a part of the meeting. The people of Planet Z will be exploited and used in war. Perhaps with Prozen of the Gylos Empire. I'm sure they have the cards to compete on equal terms with ISTO. Yeah, the Death Soar. But I think it's a very dangerous card. A dangerous card? Prozen seems to be obsessed with the ruins of the ancient Zoid people. The ancient Zoidians in America. It seems as though they're trying to revive an evil power that was sealed away in ancient times. The Death Soar. It's a mystery why the ancient Zoidians became extinct, but it's probably... Uh-oh. This is where over technology ends, huh? It's the same with our Earth. If we just take one wrong step... Yeah. We can't let such a mysterious thing be resurrected. We have no choice but to destroy the Empire before that happens. That's not okay. It's Prozen that needs to be defeated, not the Empire. Ugh. His Highness, Crown Prince Rudolph, the Emperor of the Gylos Empire, is a very intelligent man who cares for his people. I believe that if we can just defeat Prozen, the leader of the authoritarian faction, we can achieve peace with the Gylos Empire. But the Emperor Zeppelin II is in critical condition, and the Crown Prince is only 10 years old. Prozen is taking advantage of this power vacuum by mobilizing his forces. Is war really inevitable? I've inspected the front lines with my own eyes, and it's clear that the Empire has already begun an invasion. In some areas, fighting has already begun. Peace will never come by simply avoiding fighting and making concessions. Sometimes, we need the courage to fight. Why is Zero here? In order to pray through this situation, We need to go through a large-scale battle, and the first step is to win that battle. Why is Zero here? Zero, why are you back? Thank you. Mount Ossa Fort has been deployed. The operation is going well, Colonel Harmon. Hmm, really? What a diligent guy. You gotta try and understand how he's feeling. Yeah. Wait, what about you guys? Thank you. From the looks of it, it looks like the message hasn't been spread widely yet. I'm C2, his companion. Hmm. My name is Zero. I have decided to join Connect as a member of the Black Knights. Hmm. I'm currently working as an agent for Connect, helping to plan operations for the Helic Republic Army. He got hired by Connect? How can we successfully lead the two countries to peace in the future? That is the mission given to Connect Force. Well, that seems to be the case. Nice to meet you, members of Connect Force. I had heard that there were agents on Planet Z. What? That was different from what I imagined. I thought they were wearing the Connect uniform. The truth is, we were also transported here from another world. We were also transported here from another world. We're not employees of Connect after all. Oh, it's okay. There are a lot of people like that, so I'm used to it. Hmm. What are the Black Knights? Is it an organization you lead? I should say it's the organization I led. And the Black Knights aren't an organization. They're the people who put that philosophy into practice. Hmm. Someone who puts ideas into practice? We help the weak and reject evil. That is the Black Knights. Wow, you really are a champion of justice. Really? A champion of justice. A champion of justice. We act for a purpose, without any political ambition or vested interest. Hmm. I may be a person from another world. I may be a person from another world from the perspective of this world. But as long as I'm human, I want to stick to that philosophy. Therefore, I have made it a condition that I participate in Connect as a member of the Black Knights. How did you end up with Connect? Let's see. I approached Connect to get clues to help me return to my world. Now, I cooperate with Connect because I generally agree with their goals and actions. Hmm. But Connect has grown to be a huge organization, even for a specific purpose. We understand that it is impossible for an organization to be completely innocent. If there is immorality within it, I will take action to correct it. Hmm. Just like the military police. Recently, some irregularities within Connect have been discovered and corrected. Were you involved? Yeah, if you follow the data and money movements within an organization, you can quickly identify small timers. That's how I was able to demonstrate my abilities to the organization. This is just funny. So now Sayla's talking. Your stance on justice is admirable, but why are you wearing a mask? There's a reason why this guy can't reveal his identity. It might be okay to reveal my identity to you guys, but in the unlikely event that a hostile person from our world has been sent here, it'd be bad. Are you not going to wear a mask, C2? Unlike this guy, I don't have any strange ties to him. You've changed too. Although she is young and beautiful, she has a strangely elderly calmness about her. Hmm, I suppose so. I suppose that makes sense. Yeah, she is immortal after all. I don't wear a mask just to hide who I am. I want people to judge me solely on my actions and results, without regards for things like appearance or status. The Zero mask is a kind of symbol. Anyone can wear the mask and play Zero. Anyone who agrees can become a member of the Black Knights. But that doesn't mean that someone is always righteous just because they're wearing a mask. If you think his actions are evil, go ahead and shoot Zero in the back. Dang. Are you prepared to be shot at any moment? This person is lying in some way, but I don't feel bad about it. He's a fishbowl bastard, but he's got something on his back. That's what it seems to me. Of course, Zero has no words for that. A person's worth is determined by what they accomplish. If you agree with Connect, that's good enough. Well, let's get back on topic. The situation is urgent. I'll get straight into the operation briefing. So he went from helping Daba's um, what's called Dabo's rebellion to helping connect. This is an outline of the placement of our forces and how we will deploy them depending on the situation. Sorry, it's too advanced for me. I can't keep up. Of course not. This is zero we're talking about. Do not worry. All the procedures for how each unit should act depending on the situation have been digitized. Dang, Zero. Wow, this is amazing. Just how far ahead are you thinking? Heh. In real battles, irregular things happen. If necessary, I will send you instructions. The members of Connect Force are those who can respond flexibly to the battle situation. My instructions will probably be centered on the Republic Army. I see you've taken our strengths into account. You don't seem like just some big-headed idiot with a big plan. Hmm. Zero. I acknowledge your ability to plan a strategy, but do you think it will go that smoothly? The difference in military strength between us and the Gylos Empire is several times greater. Moreover, the battlefront is close to the capital. The enemy's supplies are in perfect condition, and they are preparing to invade the capital at once. How do you plan to turn the tide of the battle in this situation? And even if you can inflict a heavy blow on the enemy, why are the estimates of our own losses so low? Because it's zero, that's why. This is a strategy to lose as few soldiers as possible, but there will be damage to our military equipment. The biggest damage will likely be to Mount Ossa Fort itself. The enormous amount of money that has been spent so far will disappear like water. Without the Mount Ossa Fortress, the long-term battle will be impossible. Even if the fortress could eliminate the enemy to a certain extent, what is the future? Hmm. In the long-term war, differences in national power will become important. Unless we can achieve a decisive victory in a short battle, there's no point. And what if the enemy comes from the sea? Oh, dang, he predicted. The only option is to intercept them at the water's edge. There's a difference in military strength. It will be easier to defend the front line if it is reduced. Surely. And the enemy also wants a short, decisive battle. This may be due to the cost of war, but there are more political reasons for this, and this is an opportunity to exploit that. What does that mean? Now, let's talk a little bit about strategy. First, we must achieve a tactical victory and halt the enemy's advance, and we must do so while minimizing our own losses. That will buy us some time for diplomacy. This is where the intelligence activities we've been conducting up until now will come into play. We have been conducting an advanced investigation over the past few months and have been seeing results. Wait, past few months? How long has Zero been here? We have already obtained some evidence of Prozen's misdeeds. If we can corner him politically, he will surely play his final card. It's a risky gamble. The cards he plays may be of devastating power. It would be troublesome if they played their cards perfectly prepared. Before that happens, we need to create some internal unrest within the Empire. All the setup has been done in advance. All that's left is to execute it. Can we really win? It's zero. Of course can. Well, I'll definitely win. Well, the proof is in the pudding. I want you to gauge my abilities through this operation. But if we lose here, there'll be no turning back. I think his claim is correct. Let's see. I don't know much about the military. I think I understand politics to a certain extent. In a short time, he has come to understand the situation in the Republic and clearly outlined the most efficient path to peace. I would like to bet on his wisdom. Huh. I understand. If that's what you want, Mr. President, I'll do my best. Connect Force will also fully cooperate. Let's overcome this difficult situation and build mutual trust. Now everyone, please deploy as instructed. Roger that. Alright, this should be fun. Because wow. Was this Zoid arranged by Major Schwartz? Or Schwartz? They let me one with the driver. Apparently it's a Gustav that they captured from the Republic Army. It looks like a transport Zoid. For now, I had them modified in various ways so that I can operate on the Lancelot. Wait, really? They made a Gustav? Huh. We'll still have some inconveniences, but with this, we can back up Suzaku. Really? Thank you. I wonder if you like it. This Gustav also doubles as a mobile headquarters. I'll be using it for strategy meetings and the like. I see. Without that excuse, we wouldn't have had a budget for our own equipment. Well, that's how it is. Oh, dang. When you use the conference room, please tell us the number of people. We will prepare delicious sandwiches for you. Thank you. Dang. It was a sad year. Wait, what? We don't have time to make sandwiches. We have limited maintenance equipment. Yeah, as I say, it's no problem. I'll make it overnight and keep it chilled. No, I don't want you to go that far. Instead, I want you to make sure that the Lancelot is perfectly maintained. I understand that you are short on manpower. I will assign one member of the kitchen team to your position. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, at least they're good friends now. Whew, that was close. The entire headquarters was in danger of being wiped out. Wait, what? Hmm. Can you see it, Suzaku? Once we capture that height, we'll be within striking distance of the main part of Mount Ossa Fort. Uh-oh. Therefore, this will be in the area where enemy resistance will be strongest in the early stages of the battle. Wouldn't a forceful attack on the fortress result in many casualties? Lancelot can pinpoint the main part of the fortress. You'll be disliked if you steal the results of the war from the generals, won't you? He's used to it by now. Oh, he is, he is. He even said it. I'm used to that sort of thing. Really? However, I would only use you if the situation were truly dire. I have a bad feeling. If things had gone according to plan up to this point, there must be something fishy going on. It's Zero. Let's see. Honestly, I didn't want you to take part in this war. This is not a battle to crack down on outlaws within our borders. It's a war between nations. As a commander, I must make the most of what is available to me. I hope the battle will end without you going into battle, but I want you to be there when it really counts. I understand, Commander Schultz. Thank you for your consideration. It's about to start. Yep. The unmanned forces will probably go in first. So now the real battle starts. Oh, dang! It's an entire squadron. First, we'll charge in the unmanned sleeper Zoids. First wave, charge! Oh, no. Let's see what's next. Artillery fire incoming. Yep. They're done for. The first wave's been annihilated. And they have a second and third wave. This level of bombardment was expected. Continue with the second and third waves and break through in one go! Do you really think I'm gonna let you guys go? This ain't good. These Zoids could operate as units unmanned. Zoids were originally wild creatures. They have the ability to think. I see. It has the ability to think like a living organism and is linked to a control computer, making it a weapon that can function independently. Well, that's about it. Let's see. However, I'd like you to think a little more before attacking. No matter how good a Zoid it is, it can't regenerate instantly. It'd be better if we didn't waste all our fighting power. The white base. It's time to fight. It appears the enemy's main force will be concentrated here. We must buy as much time as possible. We will hold out until our allies have completed their withdrawal. The bombardment from our friendly Zoid forces, who are providing support as they retreat, will soon be ending. That ain't good. Furthermore, supporting fire from the automatic artillery will be directed at areas with weak defenses. Finally, it's time for a direct confrontation. Oh yeah. Use the terrain to your advantage. Don't let the enemy pass behind this line. Wait, what? An unfamiliar battleship has appeared. That's the ship we absorbed in orbit. It's the Connect Force. Connect Force? Let's see. This is a unit from outside Planet Z. This is the first time I've seen them. And it's gonna, well, actually, he joins them later. We just gotta fight. So that's the best tactic is to fight. Whoa. Anyone who wants to be shot, come forward first. That's not how this works. Oh, Ota's like he's like a fish in water. Come on, come at me from any direction. I'll shoot them all down. As I say, Oda, it's fine to be bold, but your opponent is a military weapon. You won't win if you go at it head on. Let's see. Ah, really? Oh, she doesn't even have any lines? That's just sad. Not even any lines for our boy Kororo. That's also very sad. Once again, remember, this is one of the few times. Ah, dang it. I might have to let you just level some more. Yeah, you're just gonna have to destroy something. Alright, yeah, that's just the breast fire at the least. So let's say. Let's slowly start with destroying. So we're gonna have to get some quick level ups. Dang, I can't deploy it yet. Gonna have to use the gun tank to destroy something. Yeah, Hayato. Too bad you suck after all this. I love the fact that the support tank's our best friend basically in this. Because, yeah, I'm just surprised that the support tank's our best friend. Trust me, Hayato's gonna need it. Let's see. So it's these guys, all these. Ooh, yeah. Let's let Kororo take it. Yeah, disease, what's gain money? Or not money, experience. Ow, 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 sorry. So we just got Kyung on. Hey, if only I had a map attacker right now. now I can use my defenses. There's a reason why I waited for a bit. Dang, Gororo is really not getting any, Oh, I played this game for 20 hours. Hmm. Good, continuing with that level up stuff. We just got attack. I didn't think I was gonna really need extra units, honestly. Dang it. Elidor, do your thing. Nice. Hmm? The heck's happening? Oh, okay. Hmm? Let's see. Connect force. What a fighting force. It might be difficult to beat this one. Hmm. Would you like me to help? No, we can't intervene in the battle of another division. It's frustrating, but we'll wait here. According to our information, Connect forces only set a force of 1 or 2 battleships. There are simply not enough troops to cover the entire battlefield of the fortress against the several divisions of our army. Even if this peak cannot be broken through, the overall force is steadily pressuring the enemy's defense line. Our 1st Panzer Division will move in as planned once the once the route around the flank of the fortress is secured. Leave the control of the entire fortress to the main force, and we'll head straight for the capital. So that's how the matter will be settled quickly. If the enemy holds fast to the defense of the fortresses and leaves the capital weakly defended, we can achieve a lightning victory. But you're up against Zero. Well, the enemy is no fool. They probably had something planned. Dang. Hmm. Enemy reinforcements. More than 1 division's worth of forces are on this front. The enemy's attacks will be unrelenting. Oh yeah, they will be. But we're also unrelenting, people. I mean, look at me. There we go. with the beam rifle. Hmm. Yeah, powers of the rocket punch. Now you have Hoshioku beam active. So that's the same. Messenger Z is all about damage. Hmm? Dang, if only I had Sidebuster right now. Dang, I didn't push it back enough. No, no use in using up too much energy. Yeah, we're killing them all easily like that. Good. We're gonna have to wait until reinforcements come in. Oh yeah, Koji's powerful enough now to kill everything at 167 morale. Now I'm honestly wishing that we had a map attack or at least like one of them straight. Wait, really? Dang. It survived by two. So I say that's the best tactic to do right now. Don't worry, Hayato. You're my boy here. We'll use Hayato like this just to get the... Damn, we can't do anything with Hayato. There we go. We're slowly getting through their stuff, but yeah. Hmm. Don't worry, Messengers, you'll be able to take out everything. Hmm? They act like they're never gonna stop. What is the status of our friendly forces withdrawal? Ugh. They want us to try a little harder. What? We better attract the enemy's attention so they don't realize they're retreating. That's true. Let's see. The main guns and mega particle cannons will continue to be on the enemy's route of advance. Continue suppressive fire. What is he talking about? All units, target the approaching enemy. Really? Well, looks like Messenger Z is about to have a war. Hmm. Nah, that'll be it for now. Oops. That worked. Look, I ain't questioning things. Hmm. No, that wouldn't be the smarter move, unfortunately. Yep, that should be it. Yeah, just that thought. So all we gotta really do is just... Yeah, I've learned my lesson since I grew up. I will never rely upon Vulcans for the rest of my life like that. Dang, Koji getting that level up stuff now. Yep, they're all going for him, which is a part of the plan, luckily. So we can kill everything quickly. Now, close one. Because Zamaro's dead just about soon. While the rest of these guys will tap Messenger Z. Yeah, they're all attacking Messenger Z. I like the idea that Messenger's rocket punching Zoids. And this isn't the first time Messenger ever rocket punched Zoids. Because don't forget, Super Star Wars K did Zoids Genesis. So yeah. Dang. Let's try this. Which should then give Amuro, yep, enough distance to get some. Alright, and then we restore Amuro's, whatever. There we go. Amuro's back in action. Take out these iron Kongs first. Hmm? That was in the report. It's Connect Force. Their fighting power is beyond imagination. Send in reinforcements. Don't let up on the attack. Huh, Commander, are you injured? Yeah. I'm fine, but the unit won't last. We'll retreat for now. Dang. The more I kill, the more keep coming. It's kind of scary because there's too many. And I'm fighting them with Pat Labor units, Messinger Z, 1-year War Gundams. Come on. This is like a sick fever dream right now. Hmm. There we go. Messinger Z is probably the MVP of this map. Okay, we have enough to actually do that. Hmm. Dang. Hopefully this is the final reinforcements. Because we're running out of time right now, or energy. Let's see. Yeah, we're running out of energy. Nice. Now we're getting enough power to actually start doing some real damage to them. Nice. Yeah, it looks like these guys will all die from one hit from either Messinger Z or the Gundam. And then Redlers don't even have any defense at all. Dang. Koji slowly trying to be that MVP right now. Hey, Koji is really trying to be that MVP. Yeah, it's more accurate. But it's still dead. Hmm? How many are there? I swear I miss Cybuster right now. Why didn't I bring Cybuster with me? There we go. Hmm. I know for a fact that everyone's weakened right now. So I was not really just trying to get these guys. No, if we aim for the... Yeah, the Dark Horns would be the best tactic. Hmm. Nice. Even more? What the heck? How long will this last? What even is the objective now? Yeah, all units destroyed. These always feel like lazy map design. But it's at least an easy way to level up my units. Dang it. Yep. Nice. We're at least getting some more kills in, but... Bruh. There's too much. Ota is becoming the ace of this one this time. It evaded a 98% accuracy attack. Dang, Hayato. One of the few times I killed something with Vulcans, at least. At least all these enemies are finally dying. And it looks like the herd's thinning in a sense, which is good for us, cause oof. Let's see. This is a message from friendly forces. The final group of the fortress garrison has completed their withdrawal. Nice. We're moving the operation to phase 2. All units, wipe out any remaining enemies and head directly to the white base. Hmm. It appears the enemy mobile weapons have been deployed to protect the mothership. Oh no. The enemy ships are retreating. They are firing so vigorously. They must have run out of energy. We'll push forward and seize that high ground. No, have you people not watched Star Wars? Roger that. Okay, we'll slowly retreat and strike at the enemy. Damn. They're firing artillery at a good spot. Hmm. A dignified and orderly retreat. Connect force. They're used to fighting. In other battlefields, it appears they have already broken through from the first line of fortifications to the second line in some places. But this high ground is the key. We bought ourselves some time. The way he left, it seemed like a plan to move. It was. What about us, the 1st Panzer Division? Of course, we have no choice but to head for the capital. Hmm. However, please inform His Excellency Prozen that there is a high possibility that the enemy is plotting something. It seems best to limit the fortifications to the second line and take time to understand the enemy situation. Please also inform them that the naval assault has been postponed. Dang. Understood. Hmm. Will they listen to you? Let's see. I believe that my intentions will be conveyed to His Excellency Prozen. But rather than lowering the morale of the entire army, he may choose a strong offensive strategy. The difference in military strength is overwhelming. That's true. The generals assigned to capture the fortresses are especially eager to achieve success. If orders are not followed thoroughly, it'll only lead to chaos on the ground. His Excellency will take this into consideration when making his decision. I see. The rest is up to His Excellency Prozen's decision. Yep, that's it. Let's see. Currently, our forces are conducting coordinated land and naval operations. Unless we change our operational course, we must press ahead even if we know it's a trap, which they do know it's a trap. It's 0 after all. That's the fun part. It looks like there will be a scene where I appear. I'll be prepared to appear at any time. Heh, please do. Let's see. Ah, that's all. Oof. We did it though. Dang. Let's see what we got. We got Zoid Fragment for 14 and some other stuff. That was quite the stage. But it's all for now. We'll continue on in the next part. So for now, goodbye.